Aye, boom. Today we are finally back with some Jersey inspired sample flipping drill inspired drums mixed with some Jersey greatness. It's been a fat minute since we've done any sort of Jersey content on the channel, so you know I had to run it back. But before we get into this, smash the like button if you're here for the Jersey content. Smash the like button if you hate Jersey. Just smash the like button if you're a legend, man. Make sure you subscribe for new content every Tuesday and Friday. And yeah, man, let's just get into this. First things first, let's get a sample. And we are using You're Gonna Need Somebody to Love You. Something a bit like this. Here's some ways for you to find samples for yourself. YouTube's probably the best way, but you're probably gonna have to deep dive into some old funk playlists, some old soul playlists, or you can just jump on Splice. Sometimes there's some gems on Splice. But here's also a website that can come in handy. It's called Who Sampled, where you can literally just type in any song and you can check exactly what samples have been used in the song, which is actually how I found the sample that we're using today. But obviously I'm not gonna use the sample how it's previously been sampled, because who would do that? We're gonna flip this on some slippery Jersey kind of style. So what you want to do is you want to bring your sample into FL Studio. I have also separated the sample into vocals, bass, and then the melody. To do this, use a website called moises.ai. And from here, we want to find the tempo of the sample. So I'm just gonna start playing it.
Lord knows I tried to be.
I feel like it's somewhere around 71
everything you want
or 70.
and me.
Alright, 71 seems like it's gonna be that. Okay, so on the I tried bit, I want to get that on the drop just for a second so I can get that.
Lord knows I tried.
Alright, so we're gonna go off of the bass. So the bass, I want it to be hitting like somewhere here. Like so.
Tried to be.
Alright, I feel like this is a little bit too fast. We're gonna go down to 70 BPM.
Lord knows.
Where's my bass again? I'm gonna line the bass up with this, and then we're gonna go.
To be.
Yeah, so we're at 70 BPM. You can see that this is going slightly off grid as well, because as you take old samples, they are not always gonna be on grid. They kind of don't keep the tempos and stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna have to manually kind of like chop this and put it back on beat.
But you won't walk in your. I still look
That goes off again here. Now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna put these all into one thing because I want to consolidate them all together. If you don't know how to consolidate tracks together, you literally come over here, right click, consolidate track, time selection, boom. Okay, and now we have our consolidated track. The reason that I have little gaps here is because I'm going to use Fruity Slicer anyway, so the ends of the notes don't really matter too much. I just want to make sure that they're on the snap at the start. So Fruity Slicer, we just want to open this up. Open a new Fruity Slicer. Now first thing first, I want to bring up the attack a little bit. Also going to bring up the decay too. You want to come here, you want to click beat, so it's slicing on every beat. And we're just going to bring the pitch up like 3. And let's come into our pattern. Delete everything real quick. I actually like this first section here. Off we go, like triplets. Or if we try pitch that one up, what's that saying up? Ooh. Maybe a little bit smaller. Ooh. We can adjust when you're chopping and stuff as well. Don't be afraid to layer some notes because you can adjust the velocities. So. That loops back so immensely. I think I'm gonna fuck around with some triplets here. Except for the last bar, pushing to 17. I think that's gonna be it. You want to get these chops out, you want to come over here, you want to consolidate it as well. Alright, now obviously we're in 70 BPM, so what we can do is we can put our sample to stretch, and then we can just change this to 140, because already 70 times 2 was 140 anyway, so it should be calm. Okay, maybe not. Maybe let's just resample it. Let's just put in fit the tempo. Yeah. Just put in fit the tempo, put 140 because 70 times 2 is 140 anyway, so it's still the same. It's just double time. Now, time to get some effects on this sample as well to get it sounding a little bit cleaner. So, we have, of course, at the very start, we've cut out the lows. We've then put some Valhalla vintage verb on it. Also put some vintage chorus on it. A little bit of fruity flanges. And it sounded like this. Sound a little bit more spacey, a little bit more full. Alright, this is going to do for the melody. When I'm arranging, I will do some switch ups in the melody, so I'm just going to let that happen naturally. But for now, we're going to try to get some drum patterns down. And obviously, we're going to start with the kick pattern. Of course, if you need Jersey sounds, you already know, check my Jersey stash. It's got everything that you need for Jersey. And you just want to loop that over. And it's like so. But here's some real sauce for it. You want to sidechain your kick to your melody. To do so, you want to route your kick to your mixer track. So I'll have my kick on number 8. Then you want to right click on this little arrow and click sidechain to this track. And that's whatever track your melody's on. Then on your melody, you want to put kickstart 2 onto your melody. Next, you want to come into your little settings tab. You want to go processing. Then you want to come down to sidechain. You want to right click and click on wherever your kick is. Next, you want to come in and make sure that your kickstart 2 is on audio. And as you can see, every time the kick hits, it ducks the melody. Alright, next, because this is Jersey drill, we're at 140 tempo. We're going to take a counter snare, a drill counter snare, and we're just going to go with the original kind of drill pattern. But we kind of want to... You don't want to play it on every note, you kind of want to complement the kick bounce. After this, to be honest, it's all just about kind of getting creative with sounds and stuff like that. Alright, let's get down to, let's call it a snare pattern, even though it's not really your snare pattern, but we're using a click and we're also duplicating it. One of these clicks has got delay, while the other one doesn't have delay. As follows. I've also got layered to the mixer track with a bit of reverb, and it's also got pancake, so it's shifting left and right. Something like that, I like that. The next sound we're going to use is pretty memed. I know people think that this is such a funny sound to use. It is in fact the bed squeak. I think something like this. We've thrown some loop rater on it. I've turned down the mix to 46. And finally, let's get the 808s in there. All I'm going to do is I'm literally going to Control and C, Control and V. Then I'm just going to copy all these, press Control and L. And I'm pretty sure this is F sharp. So to spice your 808s up, you want to pitch up some notes, pitch some of the notes down. I've taken one of these Voxes, just layered another counter snare for the last 3 hits, and lastly a little bongo hit like this. Alright, so obviously for arranging, we're going to need some different sections because this is going to get a little bit repetitive. The way I like to do it, if I'm sampling things, I always like to start with my main sample. I think the obvious thing to do is to pitch it down. So then what do you do if you pitch something down? Try pitch it up an octave. And we are also layering that with the melody with Effectrix reverse on it. There ain't no real right or wrong way to arrange Jersey. Again, like I said, it's just kind of about getting creative.
Lord,
So again, we start with the original sample.
It's slippery, this one's
to be everything you want.
We bring in the kick, no 808. This part we cut the 808. That, bro, with the way the 808 comes back in with the kick and then the way the chops all work together, I think it blends so nice. It's got such like an offbeat swing, but I think it just works. see an octave down. And straight back into it. Man, leave a like if you want to see some more Jersey content on the channel. This FLP will be available over my Patreon. Looking for drum kits, man. Link in the description. Run me up on Instagram and Twitch, because they're the only two things I care about. I'm out. Good luck to you later. Bow.